One loudly. Don't even say that one loudly.
But then,
it's just how this hope of life. We are going abroad to Gambinos. Which country? No, seriously. You're a nurse abroad. Which country are we talking about? Let's start from there.
That's funny. Yeah. Which country? So if you can be a passion now, just know that
let's start from somewhere. We always think we are the only one that wants to do that dirty job. Sorry, there are people from other parts of the world who are coming for the same job. You think if carrying shit is going to give you millions here, there are white people, Europeans, who will carry it to get half that money.
Oh my God, this is...
Hi.
Welcome back. Well, my name is Princess.
I don't know. I don't feel like calling my name today. I think I've called my name enough. Princess, I didn't come here to introduce myself. I didn't come today to introduce myself. You want to find the name?
To introduce yourself.
It's written down there. Go and look at the name there. You find the name there.
The topic is boiling already.
Yeah, the topic is already boiling in me. I need to push these things out, There's no time for names here. Yeah. The topic we want to discuss about today is the false hope of traveling abroad. Traveling to the West. Let me call it the West. So that you're talking about Europe, America, or wherever you are traveling to. That false hope of going there. Yeah. That hope of you're going there to go and make it, to go and become something the world has never seen. I don't really understand, because it's like a very big scam. It's like the biggest scam I've ever seen, and we're still falling in for. We're still falling victim to that today. Princess, seriously? Come on.
This is I would say it's a very touching topic, because I think it's most anyone abroad, or the ones back at home also, they have this false hope. The thing is, or the question is, why? That's the question of this false hope that we're all having. Which, funniest part is that lots of us also come down to the West or to abroad, in quotes, and we still do keep this false hope, and we spread them. That's how bad it is. We spread this false hope. It's
that's wickedness.
Yes, we know exactly how it is here, that it is not like how they think back home, or we thought when we're back home, but we still spread it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big question mark.
I don't know how you can advise someone to come and join you here, knowing what we know. See, I don't know. I understand maybe you get to, you get your finances, or you want to form big, and then you take in those nice pictures. Hey, sorry to mention that also before I forget. Stand in front of other people's cars and take nice pictures and be posting it online. What's your intention? Seriously, there was a moment, let me say now, okay, maybe years ago, I think it's still being done today, that a lot of us came to, traveled out with this false hope, with what we saw on, mainly on Hollywood, okay? Even with CNN also played its own part. All those people, they played their own part. They were showing us the beautiful part of the whole thing. So it made us to start dreaming of you're going to go there and it's going to be that way. Okay, let's blame it. But today, this day of social media, I think we are the ones spreading the message. We're even spreading the message more than the Hollywood or the news or the media or the Western media. We are doing it ourselves.
Yeah. That's true. I think I was thinking about something while you were talking. Yeah. Um, it's just for the people out there. It's not a disclaimer. It is true. Yeah.
Okay.
No do, no do. Yeah. Here better pass house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, are you ready? It's not about removing your kidney or your liver, but are you ready to work? The as in, are you qualified? I mean, there are a whole lot of questions that we don't ask ourselves. You will see people rushing down here. You're not qualified. You're not ready. You don't think you can be able to cope. And here is not fast money, like how everybody back at home think. They think here is fast money. It's not
Yes.
fast money. It is us that are here that are making you think about it. And I think that's what you were talking about, Felix. That we come here, we give them false hope back. It's
Yes.
true. I do not know why those people who do it do it. I've never given. Of kind fan. I don't think I'm going to give anybody false hope. I say it the way I see it. I was talking to someone on Saturday, and I mean, we've already spoken about this, Felix. I always said, when you come down to the West, you go to abroad, anything, before you are grounded, it will take a lot of time. It will take
Yes. A friend of mine said
7
10
to
years.
10
He said you
years.
need at
Yeah,
least 10 years.
at
10
least 10
years.
years to be
10.
grounded.
10.
Yeah. Regardless of you came immediately, you got married yesterday, you got kids, your husband has been here for a long time, or your wife has been here for a long time, or you have a very good job, you're working, you are not grounded. No matter how it is, you are not grounded. I am a different case. My sister is a different case. Felix, you will be a different case. I'm sure maybe you have an uncle, an auntie. Everybody has their own cross to bear or to carry. And
Yes.
regardless of how many stories you hear, it's still the same. At the end of the day, it takes time. Our people come down here 1 year, 1 month, they started building houses, buying cars. Guy, it don't be like that. You push it. Make una know they post it that they happen. It's not it's a lie. It's a
Yes.
big time lie.
Yeah.
Whenever they go and make that money, you need to ask yourself, are they lawyers? Are they doctors? Even doctors that make that money take time before they become doctors and before they
Yes.
start building that. It takes time, man. So whoever, however they make their money is I think there is this saying that says we no one know how you take make money. And I say you don't make money. Yes.
Do you know the
Yes,
do you know
it's real. Whether it's Oyibo people, I mean, black people, it's still the same thing.
it's the same thing. There is a
It's the same
system
thing.
here. It's a
Nobody
system.
wants to know how you made your money, but
Yeah.
you made your money.
Yeah.
But that same adage is also, I think, it's an opposite, because nobody wants to know how you make your money, but you make your money is making a whole lot of our young people right now in Nigeria go crazy. Everybody wants to make money by all means.
Make
Like you're
money is
living on the
even
street,
it's a little
and
one.
we have
Everybody wants to
up to
come here and make the
50
money.
Yeah, we have up to 50 young guys. Those 50 young guys, if any of them are thinking correctly, we have like 5 or 10 that are thinking correctly. The rest just wants to make money and they don't want to care how.
It's really a pity. Like already mentioned before, standing in front of other people's car, taking pictures, going in front of other people's house, taking pictures, sending it on social media, trying to tell them how you're doing good, you're contributing to the problem. A lot of people are risking their life going, passing through through Libya and crossing over here just because of that stuff. A lot of people have died inside our water, inside our sea,
Thousands.
just because of that
Thousands.
stuff. Because you posted a picture. I know a guy who almost lost his life. He told me this story personally because someone else promised him, hey, come over to Sweden. You'll be getting 700,000 naira a month. This guy closed down his shop, closed down everything, sold his shop, took all the money from the shop, and entered the desert, all in the name of coming here to come and make it. And then he arrived there. He was like, hey, man, where are you now? No, I'm no more in Sweden. Now I'm in Germany. You should come over to Germany. This guy arrived in Germany. He took all this risk. He's like, I need that 700,000. And he could just remember the mom warned him. The mom was like, hey, my son, you are making enough money from this your shop or this your store, whatever you want to call it, to take care of us. Are you sure you should go on this trip? You are going for a money we are not even sure of. We're not sure you're going to get this money. He was like, no, my friend told me I'm going to get 700. Do you know this guy came to Germany, the 700,000 was not waiting for him. Now he's living in the camp. He's getting so little money, and from that money, he has to carry a problem. He has to still carry the problems of his family in the head. They don't even understand that he's not making that amount of money he was making from his shop. But still, the same expectations are waiting for him on the table. Everybody's like, bring that money. And we're spreading that false hope. All those pictures, all those social media stuff, claiming you know it all. What's the need? And taking that risk to come here. Like I asked you before we started recording, has anybody actually asked you, are you happy? You don't get that question. Maybe you come over here, you might see that money, you might get to make that money. See that money, you might see it. You might definitely see money more than you've ever seen in Nigeria or in any other part of Africa you are in. You will see this light shining, like it's shining now. That water will run. But the question is like, are you happy? You might make that money. Can you even spend that money? You work in your whole life. The best case scenario are the ones in America. They work round about the clock. I don't know how you say it. They are just walking around the clock and still they don't even know what it's like sitting down to enjoy. But you see them, they will post those nice pictures of food. That's like that one day they have free in the week or nice drinks. They won't tell you the suffering that came behind it.
Yeah.
It pays a lot when you think about it. A lot is being given in. But we are all running out here. I understand it's definitely better than home. But if you should be sure of what you come to meet. It's not the bed of roses.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's not that bed of roses.
It's crazy. I had I'm practically speechless because I know that or what is going through my head. It's also personal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anybody in abroad or in the West or wherever it is you are, as far as you're not home, you're abroad, is not going through what we're discussing right now. I'm sure 1,000 millions of us are going through, whether they're Nigerians, they're Ghanaians, they're Cameroonians, every one of us are going through it because imagine this guy going through the desert, the sea, from camp to camp, and he's still carrying that same burden he was carrying in Nigeria by taking care of his family.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is that now it has come down to the part of shame.
Yeah.
Should I tell them or shouldn't I tell them?
Secret code.
What would they say?
Secret code.
Should I tell them or I shouldn't tell them? Because my mother warned me, or somebody must have said, "Hey, don't." Okay, now let me just play a scenario for all of you out there. If you don't understand, this guy now is in a camp, right?
Yeah.
That means he's taking refugee. The beginning is he's a Nigerian. That means he has, let's say, 10% for him to be taken. 10%, or even 5, or even short.
Let's stay between 5 and 10. It might be less than 10.
5 and 10% for him to be taken because.
And don't forget, he's a single man. He's a single man. That makes even the case even worse. I think he will stay with 5%.
5%. That means he and he's also a single man. He doesn't have kids. He doesn't have family. He's not sick. Nobody they pursue him. Even if he lies that somebody is chasing him or somebody's not chasing him. Even if his father is a juju or no juju, whatever it is, he still has that 5% chance because it's from Nigeria. Okay, that is number one. Number two, he can't speak the language. Number three, what qualifications does he have? Even if he has qualifications, he still has to speak the language, which wherever he is right now, he's thinking, oh my God, I can't learn this language. My head is filled up. Immediately, the word can't has already come into your dictionary.
Yeah.
It has to, you need the power of God to remove can't from your head for him to start learning that language, for him to get integrated, even if it's not in Germany, even if he goes to England, he has to get integrated.
It's a
then
system.
You start looking for a job. Before you start getting a qualified job, it still goes back to my question. Are you qualified? Okay, now he has, even if he decides to stay in Germany, he has to go through a lot. Yes, Anaga.
We're talking
2
about,
years.
he's about, I
3
think
years.
5-6
If
years
you
now
look
in
for a
Germany.
white woman to get pregnant for him,
Yeah.
when she gets pregnant for him, she will have to accept that he's the father. And when she accepts that he's the father, he has to start paying money for that child so that he can get the paper. For him to pay that money, he has to work only ended. That means keep working to pay that child and pay for his family back at home.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this scenario is working or it's not working. No matter how you see it back at home and say, hey, this person is coming down to build house. Even the Olosho self, where they do, all of us, we all are. But those girls that are standing there morning till night, I'm not sure any of you have listened to their story intuitively. Like you sat down and you listen to their story, you see what these girls
Absorb
are
the story.
doing. Yeah. You see what these girls are doing, bringing money back home. I know, say you go talk, say I go feed am now. Waiting there. Yes, because so girls at home too are also doing the same thing. Yeah, it's not only them, it's not only Nigerians.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole world are doing it. Wherever
Exactly.
they are, whether it's Italy, whether it's Germany, they're all doing the same thing. But if you see what those girls are doing to get that money, if I don't get strength, so I dey go that work. I dey go that work. If I get strength, I for do am now. Yeah, but I have to, you have to think of ways. And you also mentioned about those women too in America. Not even women, men and women in America.
All of them.
My sister don't sleep where she's working. She's working in the midnight. She doesn't sleep.
If you compare it to Europe, the ones in Europe have it a bit easier. I don't know.
Yeah, we have it a bit easier. Yeah, the ones in America.
There's something they call Arbeitsrecht. Okay, it's just like the law. It's just like work law. Okay. For example, now you're not allowed. For example, now in Germany to have like there's amount of work you're allowed to have due to the tax system. Yeah. In America, it's just like I think they have just like this free hand. Work as much as you can, and you see people actually actually walking around the clock. Somebody will tell you they don't know what
free day is.
Like, I'm on holiday.
And when you see them on that free day, you're seeing them in Maldives, you're seeing them in Malta, and that's when they post all those things they post. They literally go to that holiday to go and make content for a year.
Exactly.
I have this lady I follow on TikTok. She's a nurse, but this BSN, LLL, I don't know what they call it in America. This woman, actually, I saw a TikTok from her yesterday where she said she worked 3 days in a row. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it's not accepted in Germany now.
No, you can't do it here.
3 days in a row. And she's also a Navy. So she will come back from nursing, have her bath, wear her Navy clothes.
She's off to work.
And is going as a, and I'm like, at least for us here, you can walk to, you can go to work. Now you go in the morning, you go in the evening. But in America, and you see her still making that content. It's not, it's not like, but she's making that content, wearing nice clothes, nice house. I think they deserve it. If they've worked that much, they deserve to have a nice house and nice cars.
My point is like, can you please pass along that message? Can you please tell the people at home what it takes? As we are talking, I was thinking about something else, okay? And that's the part of the blackmailing. Imagine if people who are not being shamed when they come back to Nigeria. Do you know how many Nigerians that will come back home?
Hey.
Seriously. Forget about, I know the state of the country is very bad. You know, it's bad if you're not among the elites or the rich people. But do you know if that shaming part was not there, how many Nigerians will come back home? A lot. But it's just like, and young men and women are just like wasting years. They are not happy. They are not making the money. Everything. It's not just working. And they're just sitting down here counting days. It's not working. After some while, you realize it's not just working. But the person can't even go home because the shame. Mates they make him. They are all making it. He went there to be useless. And people are just wasting here. It's like wasting. and the message, and that person is still at the end of the day still passing on that message. Oh, it's working. I'm taking nice pictures. Hey, I cannot speak to you now, and I'm going to work. You're not going to work. You're actually at home, but you have to sound big. And it's just like, and everybody's like, hey, I have to go there. You know, we have to go there. Yes, I'm blaming our leaders. Our leaders didn't, that the country is messed up. But on the other hand, we also have to blame ourselves for how we're contributing to it. What we know, our part there. I remember there was this guy that told me a story about those. I don't know. I have not been there. I don't know. Okay, disclaimer. Okay, I don't have an idea. But that was a story being told to me about the guys in Asia. If you're not going to school there, you're not actually doing anything there. That means you're waiting for someone. Maybe you're pressing the computer, if you know what I mean. Nigerians will definitely know what I mean. If you're pressing the computer, you're waiting for someone at home who already pressed the computer to ask you for your account number so he can make. You know what I'm trying to say? That's your work. But you're passing on the message that something is functioning there, and people are risking their life to come out there.
I'm sure what would be said or what is not being said, I will put it that way, is the failures of a whole lot of us who have come here or has come here. I always make that mistake, and they never made it, or they don't make it, or the fact that it's not that they were being lied to. Because I think now social media is out. We're in 2022, people. Please, nobody will tell me that they say I'm going to give you 700,000 and got what I gave. It's not okay.
That guy
come
did
now.
it.
Yeah,
That guy did.
Or
there are people still
somebody
doing
will
it
tell
today.
you that when you come here, you be a house girl. No, there is no house girl here. There is no house. Nobody's a house girl for anybody. Nobody's a maid. We have people who take care of kids, and it's their jobs. It's a job. You
they're
go
being
to
paid.
school to learn it.
Yeah.
It's
you go
3
to school
years
for
school.
it. Yeah.
You go to school to learn it. You don't just come from Africa and then come and come and take care of kids. There is a different thing from the UAPM matching. This UAPM matching, it's an agreement with certain countries that you can come in and do that. But that one is already certain, it's clear. But nobody comes and just take care of kids or come and do housemaid. Oh, brother Jesus. Oh, brother Jesus. So when they lie like that to you, it's definitely not true. And I know you know it's not true. But at the end of the day, you just won't come abroad. Okay, you go. Even me myself, I know some of our people would watch this video right now. Yeah, Felix, they will watch this video and be like, "Wait till this was them they talk." Welcome. Yeah, of course, yes. Of course, you can say all of that if you want. But at the end of the day, I said it in the beginning, no do, here better pass.
Yes.
But we have to be certain. What are your terms of coming here? Yes, many of us are coming here to better the lives of our families. I know that's number one. It's to better the lives of our families that, okay, there's somebody out, but then you'll be the scapegoat like me and like thousands of other people and millions of other people.
You're right.
No matter how scapegoat is, it's just a question that you asked me before we started, and I'm still having goosebumps. Like, am I happy? I'm always, yeah. My friend who spoke day before yesterday, because I had to go to the bush. Yeah, I had to go to the bush and shout, cry.
Therapy.
Yeah.
No, don't call it going to the bush. There is modern word for it. It's called therapy.
I mean, you know that I like to walk. I take walks every time.
I know.
And it's a therapy. And she was like, every time I see you laughing and singing and dancing, I'm like, yeah, because that's a mechanism. Brothers and sisters, I cannot come and keep myself. I think maybe you should put this life, I can't keep myself in this place.
We're working on it. Why not?
Yeah. This life, I can't keep myself. I love that song because when I don't waka, I pause. I say, can't keep myself. Because now, they will just keep walking. They wouldn't even waste a breath. They wouldn't. They will just keep ij. You know?
I don't know.
Our podcast is called Njem.
Exactly.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
And the day you drop, their journey still continues. It's not going to drop because of you.
With or without you. Let's conclude here. The only last one I want to leave down is that I think I heard it from a guy who also came through the desert. He said something that shaken me to the bone. He said something like this. On their way here on the haylocks, some people fell out of that haylocks. That haylocks never stopped to pick them up from the desert. That car continued moving.
So how will those people make it out of the desert?
It's not make it. It's over. There's no making it there. It's gone. That's the end of the story. And the worst part of it is that it's a pity. Their family is still at home waiting for them, waiting for that call, going to one prophet or the other, going to one pastor or the other, going to one imam, one native doctor, whatever you want to call it, asking them to please tell them, oh, my son, I can see him. He's not just okay now. He's going to, when he's okay, he'll call you. Whereas that guy is gone. And I mean like gone. It's over. Just forget about the case.
Oh,
and a lot of people are still going on the road. I have a relative who, like, indirectly, they are still waiting that one day he's going to show up. But let's be honest. In most cases, the person is not. It's over. And that's the story of Europe. And that's the... nobody tells the story. We are all expecting to come and make it. And, the truth is that with the imaginations of making it, which we have as little kids, I think 5% of everybody who left Nigeria is the one who is going to make it. If making it means buying all the cars, coming back in convoy, having all these big houses, if that's your imagination of making it, then we have only 5%. The rest that came here didn't make it. But if making it is coming to have your normal hard work, work hard, have a nice family, have a normal average life, then you can increase the number.
Yeah. I think when we come down here, our imaginations or thoughts or false or hopes, I will not call it false hopes because they are hopes, the hopes that we had when we came down here, we met it with the basic amenities that are here. Like road, for example. Good road, lights, water. The fact that you have security. The fact that you can walk around and nothing is happening to you. Those things, like, actually somebody cares. That means like a government, so to speak. But don't forget, I hardly play the race card because I believe we're all individuals and we can trash that out. But I know when to pull it out because I am saying it that it's for real, right? Here is one of it. Your race also plays.
Whether you like it
whatever
or not.
it is that you're doing. So we came out of our countries to come and make money. Gab, you come in and you realize, say, those things are just normal things that you were supposed to have as a normal human being.
Yes.
But then you can't wait. Basic amenities is up here for us here, and the money what you say you go get. Now here it is.
Yeah.
So all of you that, as in people that used to be like, you go do blood money. I hope now all of you know that there's nothing like blood money. Well, that one's another topic for another day. There's nothing like blood money. Making no peace, no talk. Just write in the comment section below, and if you're in abroad, what are your experiences or what do you think people expect from you back at home, or what was your expectation, so to speak? What was your expectations of coming down to abroad?
What are you seeing today? What are you also seeing today? How do you try to get it better? For me, if everybody wants to leave that country, come, let's pack our bags and leave. It's not a problem. But please don't come with false hopes.
At the end of the day, I used to tell my family, come, please. Yeah, because it's better than home. Just like what I said a while ago. The basic amenities is what we're missing, and it's not making people think.
Yeah. At
least we are having that, and you can think, but you know that you have limits on your thinking.
Yeah.
Even even the people who will come meet for their country, they know ababela now.
Yeah.
They never bala. As in, let me translate that. They are not that rich.
They are not
like
that
our
rich. That's the truth.
They're not that rich. They're just normal.
That's what I call average. It's average.
They're normal, and it goes then to my first question. I think I keep repeating myself. Are you qualified? Are you qualified? Are you ready to do those things? Being a doctor, being a lawyer, being an engineer, a top tier engineer. Hey, a top tier engineer, a lawyer, an attorney, all those jobs that could give you good money. Are you one of those things? If you're not one of those things, then what are we talking about?
Exactly.
Even being a nurse in Germany, me that I'm not a nurse, I earn more better than a nurse in Germany. But when you are in USA or UK, then we are talking about a different thing.
Princess, don't say that one loudly. Don't even say that one loudly.
Yeah.
You know.
But then,
you know, it's just how this hope of life. We are going abroad to go and be nurse. Which country? No, seriously. You're a nurse abroad. Which country are we talking about? Let's start from there.
So sorry. Yeah. Which country? So if you can be a patch here now, just know that
no, let's start from somewhere. We always think we are the only one that wants to do that dirty job. Sorry, there are people from other parts of the world who are coming for the same job. If you think if carrying shit is going to give you millions here, there are white people, Europeans, who will carry it to get half that money.
Oh my God, this is...
Princess, let's call it a day. Hey guys, write it down on the comment section. Share with your friends. Call them in. You know that person abroad, after watching it, send it to the person. The person should tell you what he's going through.
Yeah, make it just gisting. What's in the apple?
Hey man, have a nice day, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, it was lovely with this one. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.